to go over some closed guard attacks, okay? Some sequences that I'll use to set up a three-way attack, okay? And it's always going to come off the same sort of movement. I'll just show you the movement. The movement is I'm going to be starting in closed guard. I'm opening my leg. My left foot goes next to my butt. Right leg drops down towards the ground. Now I can sit up across my body, hand on the floor, and use my hips. Closed guard, open, foot nice and close to the butt. Other foot on the ground, rolling over onto the elbow and then to the hand, and now we can use our hips. In closed guard, a lot of the times people will do exactly this. They put their hands on the hips, don't know why. Hips go up, swimming on the inside, drawing my knees back to my chest to break that posture. So hips go up, fingers on the inside, swimming, and drawing the knees back. As soon as the hands touch the ground, I can unlock and sitting up across the body. I'm looking to pin my elbow in between their armpit and myself. Try to draw it back to my own ribs. I'm not going to get that far. This is going to lock in the elbow, which is going to give us the first attack, which is the Kimura. I don't like to just grab onto the wrist straight away because it's a big projection. They'll usually feel what's happening and pull their arm out. So from here, as they're driving forward, I'm grabbing onto the wrist, swimming through, grabbing my own wrist. Okay, now I'm going to pretend that I'm on an invisible bike. So I'm cycling this invisible bike until I reach out the side. My elbow is nice and deep inside their elbow, bending their forearm down, and I'm catching them at the wrist, not over the hand, and not up on the forearm, at the wrist. Okay, I've got my middle knuckle over the joint. Taking the hand back towards their back. Right now my hips are facing over my left shoulder into the corner, and my chest is facing the sky. I'm just going to turn my upper body to align it, so I'm not going to use my hands, just my upper body for the alignment, okay? And that way I've got a lot of torque that I can turn all the way through on. A different angle, hands are on the hips, lifting up, swimming through, bringing my knees to my chest to break that posture, immediately opening and sitting up to trap the arm. I feel them driving forward. I've already caught the arm, cycling till I'm out at my 90-degree angle, taking the hand behind the back as much as I can, nice and deep on my grip, keeping the elbow pinned to my chest, and now I start to turn. People get smart. So they realize what I'm doing, and as soon as they sit up, they actually try to pull away. I follow that movement, disconnecting my hips from their hips so I can bump all the way to the top. I know that they're not going to be able to base on that hand because I've already got it trapped. So I know that there's a huge space where I can bump them straight off into. People get even smarter, start realizing what I'm doing. So now they're not really going to give me too much reaction at all when I'm in here fighting. So a lot of the times I'll get the hands out and then sit up, straight up. My left hand is coming over ahead into the armpit for a cross face. Already up on my hand. Now I go to the same foot position, so my left foot comes back behind me. I'm driving forward to get them to base, because I don't want to fall over. Keeping this grip tight into the armpit, because now I'm going to swing off their body. So I'm taking my body backwards, swinging off them, opening up so I can get my foot over the top, and then we can start setting up our triangle. From the front, same thing. Grabbed onto the hand, I'm pushing forward, get them to base. This is isolated an arm. Swinging off the head, dragging it back in, getting our angle for the triangle.